Come to Papa, you.
Phew, that could have been dangerous. Hi, Des.
Dirk, are you all right, mate?
Yes, sure, fine, great. Maybe a chocolatino or two too many. Come on now, let's go.
Dad, what happened?
Accidentally got hit by a discombobulator ray. It could happen to anybody.
Discom what?
A discombobulator ray. It's a weapon that temporarily destroys a person's coordination of up, down, left, right. Come on, El.
Morning, everyone. This may help with the bedwetting.
I don't know.
Don't thank me. Pete, I'll be with you in a minute. Ha! I live to serve. And for those of you who wish to email a word of thanks or moving testimonial about how I changed your life, the address is vongrocks@vongmail.com. Sending of email confers on me all publication rights. Thank you.
Vong is getting out of control. Any more of his help and we'll be dead. Yeah, and he's only doing it for some stupid award. It's not like he means it. He's such an idiot. I know.
I wouldn't say idiot, exactly. I mean, he must be pretty intelligent, right? To get all those teaching ring awards.
What?
Spike. You may not want to say things like that. You don't want them finding out Bong's you know what. Look, if Mr. Vong is my dad, then he's got to be a pretty cool bloke, right?
I think we should go to the headmaster and tell him that Vong isn't making us learn anything. Let's get Vong sacked.
No! Yeah. I'll get Mr. Vong off everyone's back right now. And you don't have to do anything.
How?
Leave that to me. Sir?
Go away, Spike. I'm doing 4H geography homework so that they can go to a concert.
And 4A want to go to that?
I doubt it. But sometimes you have to inspire people against their will.
Right. Mr. Vong, sir, what if there was a way you could be seen to be a caring and inspirational teacher without actually caring about or inspiring any of your pupils?
Go on.
Well, it can't be easy being considerate, helpful, nice.
Well, it's all part of the, It's horrible, it's exhausting, it's unnatural.
Exactly. So don't do it. Let me help you fake lots of acts of helpfulness, which we can photograph and put in your submission document to Nifty.
Sounds good. But how do I know I can trust you? What's this?
It's a nomination form. At the moment, you're nominating yourself for this award, but think how impressed the Nifty panel would be if you was nominated by a devoted pupil.
That would be wonderful. But why would you do it, Bannon? Why would you help me?
Let's just say we've got more in common than you realise. Should we get started? First, let's show you encouraging your pupils' sporting abilities.
Remind me why I have to put on a black armband, Bannon?
Because you just rushed back from your mother's funeral to direct this year's school production of Starlight Express.
Oh, Did you have to draw on me, Bannon?
Yes, because when you donated your kidney to me, it left a scar. Smile. I had a great time with my real dad today, Travis. Dropped the new photos off with Des. Sent the submission document off to Nifty. We really bonded. Maybe it's time I went and lived with Dad. Instead of these passport destroyers.
Take it easy, Spike. This is your home. How bad can it be?
Oops! Sorry. You didn't have anything breakable in there, did you?
Just my camera.
Dirk, tragic news. Boris has decided to pull out of Fan Run on Saturday because it clashes with Soviet Squirrel Marathon on Flickbook channel.
That's sad news. Very sad.
Da. But at least now Talia's maternal loyalties no longer conflict. Now when I cheer from the crowd, I can just shout, "Go Elle!" Even though she has not the barbecue's chance in Siberia of beating Des.
Des. Always Des. You know something? I'm feeling better.
Now you no longer have to wear banana suit. You're making miracle recovery.
Как конвeniентно.
Yes, Boris, very convenient.
You know me, Talia. Supercharged metabolism. Miracle recovery from anything. Yep, this discombobulation seems to be wearing off.
Are you sorry about this?
Yes. It's time to end this charade and give my real dad the good news. Mr. Vong, I've got some exciting information for you. Who's this?
Boys, Spike, this is Miss Tillard. Ms. Tillard. She's from Nifty. Remember that award you nominated me for? I'd completely forgotten, but...
Mr. Bannon, did you send this 140-page proposal for Mr. Vong to be nominated Most Caring Teacher?
Yes.
Oh, it's a most impressive document. Did you prepare it yourself?
I helped, as I help all of my students with all their little tasks. They can do a thing without me.
One of the photos has an irregularity.
He did it, all by himself. I had absolutely nothing to do with it.
Mr. Vong?
He's a delinquent. He faked them totally against my will.
Against his will? No, Spike, tell Miss Tillard the truth.
Quite, Travis, that won't be necessary. He'll withdraw his statement when he finds out the good news. May I have a word? Mr. Vong, you're trying to evade blame and all responsibility by dumping this unjustly on someone else. I respect that. It's what I'd do. Which is hardly surprising.
What are you gibbering on about, Bannon?
Giving you a chance to help me. To reach out, not just to a fellow human being, but to your own flesh and blood. Blood is thicker than water, Mr. Vong. Ernest. Daddy. That's right, sir. I'm your son.
You're my...
Your son.
On the day you were born, Spike, I was on a 5-year retreat to a Tibetan monastery, and I have 4 monks who can prove it. So how can I be your father?
Tut, tut, young man. Lying in front of an official from a government department? If half what Mr. Vong says is true, you're looking at a criminal record.
No. Please, I can't join MI5 with a criminal record.
Not only is what I say true, but if you examine the disc of faked photos, which just happens to be on the desk in my form room, you'll see they were all faked on Spike's computer.
Shall we?
Thank you.
You are so beaten, Hendy. You can eat my dust.
You're not gonna beat me, you know, Dirk. I know you've been discombobulated. You can't even sit up straight.
I can, so. All right, so I'm not quite 100%. But there's still 20 minutes till the race starts. And the Bannon metabolism. I'll shake this off like I shook off that dose of lethal nerve gas in '98. All I need's a bit of exercise.
Dad, what are you doing?
Ah, this is embarrassing.
No, I'm perfectly fine. Look, I can even change direction now.
Spike, what are you doing here? You hate running.
Mr. Bannon is helping with an official Nifty investigation. Now, where is this disc?
That should be easy. Oh, no, it's there!
Oh, dear. Now, that's a shame. No proof. No criminal record for me, then.
Not so fast. There's still the matter of falsely accusing Mr. Vong of being your father.
What? Now, that's not as crazy as it sounds. I had proof. Look.
Where did you get that? I gave that to Des to put on page 5 of my Nifty application.
Ah, there's the irregularity. Observe in page 5. Yes. This picture is of another man entirely.
Spike with his father, August 1993. What an adorable little face. Spike doesn't look bad either.
Yeah, I must have got the pictures mixed up. Sorry. No, I'm done.
That was the irregularity. Not any of the other photos?
No, we rather liked those, until you said you'd faked them all. Well, my work here is done. Mr. Vong, your nomination for Most Caring Teacher Award is officially rejected. And you are banned from entering all other award ceremonies for 10 years.
Banned? Please, I'm a very nice person. When you can ask my students. Don't ask my students. You can ask my mummy.
So it's true. My real dad is actually Dirk Bannon.
Could be worse, Skip.
Of course I'm your real dad, Spikers. A fixed point in an ever-changing world. You're a rock. Give me a hug.
No, Dad.
Oh, Dad. Oh, no. You beat me. What was your time?
32 minutes and 29 seconds. You?
3 days, 8 hours and 48 minutes. But the good news is the discombobulation has totally worn off.